Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, guys, you guys can see we are currently trading above that 2 trillion mark, and we are currently sitting at $2.2 trillion. We're up 1.4% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 40.8%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we are starting to see some mild red across the board over the last 1 hour. But if we are looking at the overall bigger picture, you guys can see in the last 7 days, we are seeing some massive moves being made within the cryptocurrency space. And there's a lot of excitement within the space right now. Obviously, you guys know Q4, very exciting time, especially in a bull market. Q4 does tend to be historically a very exciting time for the crypto space, and we have seen exactly that so far. One thing to keep in mind, obviously, right now is that today is the weekend, and you guys know on the weekends we do tend to see a lot of whale manipulation occur because CME futures are closed. So I myself take moves on the weekend with a grain of salt. So please keep that in mind when you are monitoring the cryptocurrency markets. But today, guys, I want to look at none other than Vechain. Alright, my Vechain family, if we are looking at the Vechain price, you guys can see Vechain is currently trading at 11.25 cents. We're up 3.2% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also up 3.9% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Vechain's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 25th spot, guys. We have climbed up the ranking very fast, and that is a very bullish indicator on its own. Market cap right now is $7.48 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $528.8 million. Zooming out and looking at the bigger picture, though, guys, in just the last year alone, we're still up 847%. So, when we are looking at the charts, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. So, a lot of people do tend to forget that. So please do not forget that. Look at the bigger picture and see Vechain is still up 847.1% in just the last year alone. Now let's deep dive into the charts and see what's exactly going on and where we could be going in the immediate short term. So, my Vechain family, you guys know what has been happening with Vechain. Vechain has been outperforming the entire cryptocurrency markets. I'm sorry, not entire, majority of the cryptocurrency market, especially Bitcoin. So I made an update yesterday explaining as to what was going on with the price of Vechain. We did see a nice spike towards the upside for Vechain. And, I saw a lot of comments coming in. People were sharing their own thoughts saying, this is due to Bitcoin. But one thing I want to make clear for you guys is that not a lot of people are mentioning Vechain, had a move towards the upside, obviously after Bitcoin started moving up. But one thing to point out is Bitcoin was nowhere near its price point where it is right now. And I still believe that there is some sort of news that is out there that some insiders know that they are taking full advantage of. They're buying up right now. They might know some news that the public does not know yet. So I believe we are seeing some big players coming in and scooping up some Vechain before that happens. And also obviously we are seeing the market sentiment being very bullish. As I have mentioned, we are seeing Q4 starting. If you guys are a viewer on my channel, especially a regular viewer on my channel, I have been mentioning this term Q4 for the longest time. And this historically, guys, especially when we are in a bull market, Q4 does tend to be a very exciting time for the overall crypto space, and I believe this time around we will definitely see that once again. If I am bringing out the measuring tool, guys, if you guys picked up some Vechain around this 8.8 cents mark just 2-3 days ago, you would be up, as of recording this video, 38.26%, guys. Let me repeat that again. you would be up 38.26% in just a couple of days. So that really also goes to show when the markets start coiling up towards the upside, we do tend to see markets move up very, very fast. And this is a perfect example for us right now. So now comes a question that everyone wants to know. CryptoZX, share your analysis with us where you could see Vechain go in the immediate short term. What's the next step? You guys know I'm going to bring you guys daily Vechain update content for my CryptoZX community. If anything goes wrong, like bullish, bearish, whatever scenario, we keeping everything realistic. And you guys know I will bring you guys just that. Right now, we are looking a very nice in the current time frame. We're looking very bullish. And to keep in mind, I have been mentioning this for quite a while to you guys, that like Q4 is very important. And now let's get into this topic. There's a lot of people that are overlooking Vechain. I have been mentioning this for quite a while for you guys. Vechain is making strides under the radar. Obviously, there is a lot of big coins that are getting the hype, getting the recognition, such as Dogecoin, Solana, Cardano, Polkadot. Don't get me wrong, very great projects. But Vechain, since even though it has not been getting that much recognition, that much it's still under the radar. It still keeps developing and it keeps on expanding. And you guys need to keep in mind, there are people, let me repeat that again, there are people that are not ignoring the Vechain price. And there are some of these people that own a lot of money, that are in it, that are in this crypto space since the absolute beginning. They know how the markets work and they know what Vechain is doing. And I'm telling you guys, there is going to come a time where we do see these people jump in and they can move the price up really fast. And I believe that we did see some of them buy up around here. Again, my own personal opinion, but I believe Vechain is being overlooked tremendously. But there are certain people that know what it's doing. And when the time comes, you guys will see them scooping up some Vechain. You guys know my stance on this project. I believe Vechain could definitely be in the top 10 considering what they're doing. I have been saying this for quite a while, but you guys know there's a lot of new money coming into the space, so I'd like to say this again. Vechain is working with some of the biggest names, around the world, some of the biggest organizations. And this not only benefits Vechain, guys, this benefits the company itself. Obviously, makes them understand the power of blockchain, and their competitors will also say, you know what, our competitor is using blockchain, so why not look into it? So this basically makes it bigger and bigger. And a lot of people ignore that. Vechain is just not a typical coin that you invest in. You just think you're going to invest in it and it's just going to go to the moon. Absolutely not. It has a working product, real use case. And that gets me super bullish. And I believe this is just the absolute beginning. And we are in it for a nice, move towards the upside. And I believe we will see not only all-time highs for Bitcoin this Q4, but also Vechain. So now comes the question that everyone wants to know. What is the next step for Vechain, CryptoZX? Where would you like Vechain to go? So as you guys can see, we worked all the way up to this 11.7 cents mark, almost 12 cents. We went all the way up to the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, but we were unable to stay above here. But that is because we did see Bitcoin have a small retracement. Nothing to worry about. Bitcoin is still above this 46K mark. I still believe that Bitcoin is going to see newer all-time highs very soon, and then we will see all the profits go back into altcoins. But that does not mean if Bitcoin hits a newer all-time high that altcoins won't see highs. Altcoins are still gonna go up with the price of Bitcoin. So keeping that in mind, right now I do see Vechain trying to break above this 13 cents mark. One negative thing right now for the immediate short term that I would like to mention is that we are not seeing enough buying pressure kicking in for Vechain for the immediate short term. I would like for the buying pressure to be around $1 billion. Right now we are half of that. So once that really happens, we could really start moving up towards the upside. But right now, all my eyes are on this level, guys. This 13.07 cents mark. I want Vechain to get above here, and then we will see what happens next. I still, like I said, I'm a believer that we are going to see newer all-time highs this year, this Q4. So buckle up, huddle on, and hopefully everyone makes it. But do not forget, guys, we need to monitor the Bitcoin situation very, very closely. If Bitcoin decides to say, peace out, then obviously things could turn around for the entire cryptocurrency markets. But like I said, still a very strong believer. Long-term perspective, guys, I'm a huge believer. You guys already know I could see Vechain above $2 long-term if we are thinking about that. Keeping that in mind right now, this is the next target, and then we will see what happens. And if we are looking at the Google Trends, guys, you guys can see Google Trends are literally at all-time lows almost. Literally all-time lows worldwide. So that really goes to show how overlooked Vechain is being right now. And what the smart money is doing, they are scooping up. They are scooping up. Couple months down the road, I personally believe that I will be looking back at the prices and wishing that I bought back Vechain around these levels. I believe we are going to see some massive, massive moves towards the upside, and people are finally going to start realizing what Vechain is doing. That time is coming sooner rather than later. But with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video around here. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Where you guys could see Vechain price go in the immediate short term. I would love to know your thoughts down below. Do not forget to smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, and comment down below, guys. That would mean the world to me. And stay safe out there. Safety, health, and family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys show me on a regular basis. Shout out to Michael, one of my regular viewers, Patrick. Thank you so much for always sticking around with me. You guys really, really do mean a lot. I appreciate your guys' support, and just know it never goes unnoticed. But with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.